Hello, dear earlobes. This is The Future Does Not Exist, and this is me, Damien
Damien Lisbon. Are you from Lisbon?
This is me, Damien Lisbon. I've had a long morning. And this is you, Marcel.
Yes, it's me, Marcel.
And this is you, Richard.
Richard. We're going to we're going to dispense with last names today because obviously that's going to be difficult.
Yes.
Right. So what we're going to talk about on this hot, sunny, dry morning.
I'm going to try and not talk very much today.
All right. Okay. Because we heard after Marcel put out the shout for doing a podcast that you were I think sampling the fruits of the vintner's trades.
I had a jolly afternoon in Amsterdam yesterday.
Oh right.
Strangely, there were a lot of, what's the right word now? Is dwarves still allowed?
Yeah, I think so.
Small people. Tiny people.
I don't know.
Yeah. Small people.
I don't know what the correct thing is, but there were lots of dwarves. I saw a man walk into a dwarf because he was so tall he didn't even see him.
Oh.
So that was quite amusing. And then I also saw another one wearing a fox mask.
What, a little person?
A little person wearing a fox mask and fetish gear. It was Pride weekend, so there was a lot of going on in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah, of course it was. Yeah, that's right.
But it was a very entertaining afternoon. I ended up in some red light establishments that I've not been at. A bar called Excalibur, which I've not been in before.
That sounds kind of dodgy.
And
like the word, I mean, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't. And I ended up in a rock bar called The Cave.
You unsheathed your sword? In Excalibur?
No, my sword remained sheathed, but there were lots of things that weren't sheathed around me. And the cave was like a proper dive, but the Jack Daniels measures were very nice.
Ah, right, okay.
It ended up in with a shawarma and a Uber home because I was not.
So Jack Daniels, shawarma,
Uber home. Oh. And then here I am today.
Here you are. Well done. Fantastic.
And also, you are in the center now of the
city.
No. He also lives in the center of the Castlefest.
No, you do,
I'm
don't
not
you?
in Lissa anymore.
Oh no, he's not in Lissa. No, he's down the road in Hildern. Sorry, I thought Castlefest had moved. For those who don't know, we better tell them what Castlefest is.
So I got on the bus feeling somewhat alive, but when I turned onto it, I completely forgot the Castlefest was on. So I stepped onto the bus to be surrounded by two friars, a man in full Scots dress, a woman in a kilt. 3 people dressed with what I can only describe as like woolly mammoths. They had big furry coats on, and then lots of like medieval costumes. So I got on the bus, turned around, and I was like, "Oh yes, there's a festival on." That's okay. But it took a minute of like, "What's this? Where am I going?"
That cosplay thing's really big, isn't it?
I've never felt like more underdressed in my life.
Oh, we had that.
I think I missed a memo.
Yeah, I had that in Den Bosch not that long ago, and I went down there to do a report for the Observer about the Bosch Parade. So it's all the interpretations of Hieronymus Bosch on the wall, on the Dommel, and it's really nice, etc. Crazy night out in Den Bosch. Next morning, woke up to be we were staying right across from the station, and I opened the curtains to see a load of elves. And I was like, "Hang on, what? You know what I mean? I thought this is something really weird going on here." And then there was like, just, you know, weird cartoon characters, elves, you name it, walking around. Okay. It turned out there was a Comics Con Fest in Utrecht on the Sunday, the 22nd of June.
But you were in the boss.
Yeah, but I mean, they were all going from Den Bosch. It was just full of very, very weirdly dressed people, like Super Mario Brothers everywhere, things like that, you know, elves.
Of course.
And of course, I wasn't in any state to deal with this.
Well, what's happening?
Including what I thought was like this kid who looked like Kyle MacLachlan from Twin Peaks, right?
Yeah.
Right, dressed as an NS inspector in full NS inspector's gear, right? Which I thought was kind of cool. And we'd paid, when we have a weekend away, we always pay first class to come home because it helps, you know. Yeah. this kid obviously got into first class thinking he could get away with it because he was dressed
in uniform
as an NS ticket guard or manager or something. And when the real ones came down, he ran like hell. It was very funny. I enjoyed that. But it's just been surrounded by elves all the way back from Den Bosch to Utrecht was kind of.
And how is the state in Oesgeest?
There's no scene to be seen of in Oesgeest. There is some kind of there was a festival on the 25th of July, but that was last week, and I can't remember what we were doing. Oh, we were in Rotterdam last weekend. So Oesgeest kind of remains soberly suited, as befits its want as being the most literary town in the Netherlands.
The most literary town in the Netherlands.
I'm going to join. Are you ready for that? I'm going to join the Oesgeest Writers Club, and I'm going to join the Oesgeest Historical Society. It's going to go. It's downhill now. It's talking about 15th century trenches and.
So we might get calls like for references.
Yeah.
Is a Richard guy that's trying to apply to us? Is he any good?
Is he sane?
Is it safe to let him
allow this man in?
Do you think at some point they'll put like a lobster plaque on your apartment?
I hope so.
It's like someday the world's most magnificent lobster lived here.
Yes. Oh, those! I saw someone dressed as a lobster at the Bosch Carnival, and I was so jealous. Like massive claws.
And you didn't take the time to take a selfie with him?
No, I was reporting, I was being serious. And it was like, oh, God. And it was so hot anyway. But, like, not fair.
Missed opportunity.
A missed opportunity. For those who don't know, I'm kind of into lobsters. And I really, really fancied being one. Anyway, so that's another story entirely. The sun is getting to all of us. It's not raining. It's not raining enough for my liking. It's not going to. It's meant to rain when we go to Haldern. You know that?
Is it? Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah, because we have plans.
Yeah. Yes, we have plans. Tell us those plans, Marcel.
We're going on an expedition.
Yeah.
A summer holiday.
We're having an away day.
Well, we're not having an away day. We're having an away weekend. Yeah.
Yes, our glorious leader Richard has made it possible for us to join the Haldern family for another year.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful, man.
Yes, and he was actually kind enough to tell us about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was also nice. Thank you for that, Richard.
It was also kind of you to tell us that we've got some work to do.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's right, yeah. You're doing a podcast.
By the way, you're doing this. Okay.
Yeah, Stefan was kind of excited because he said, like, is it like the last one where I couldn't hear a thing? And I thought, well, just to let you know that we that's a long story, Marcel.
Couldn't hear a thing?
No, we in our more how should we put it, more active days, when we could run around a bit, we used to do a podcast, but we didn't take into account local conditions, as in proximity to the stage, crowd, wind, any kind of noise in the background. So what you normally heard was for 4 days.
Your podcast.
Yeah. We were really great at it. You'd be
really great at it.
Yeah. I'm just checking the way with the Haldern.
Content was brilliant. It's just no one could hear it.
No.
No, that's good, because then you have to be there.
Indeed.
It's set fair for the weekend, though. They're going to have a huge thunderstorm on Tuesday night.
Oh, exciting.
And tomorrow's going to be 34. And then Wednesday, 28, 25 Thursday, 23 Friday, 25 Saturday. Sounds pretty great, doesn't it?
But that means if it's going to lash it down on Tuesday, that it's going to be
underwater.
It's going to be sodden as hell.
Yeah, for the first day. Yeah. For at least 2 days, yeah.
Muddy Haldern's always fun.
2 millimetres of rain. Well, it's not too bad, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You never know with Haldern.
Okay.
But
not everybody might know about this festival in Germany.
No.
So could you, as our glorious leader, tell us what is Haldern?
It's a small festival in the Niederrhein, which is just over the border from Arnhem-Nijmegen. Mm-hmm. And it's been going for 43 years now, I think, 42. And it's really kind of a special place where you get about 6,000 people in total, maybe 7 at a stretch. It's expanded from like being a festival for the St. George's Catholic Association choir to becoming this international rock festival. It's possibly the last great kept secret in the traditional festival world, in that this is like how festivals were in the 1980s, pretty much, give or take the odd change. And it's an old-fashioned pop festival, and it's still run by the same people, run by the village. The village is very involved. It's involved into the village now. Part of the church is involved. They have their own bar. It's basically like a massive village fair, but with extremely good bands. I mean, like, it's as if your village fair had Bonnie Prince Billy and Black Country New Road playing, and that's actually what's happening this weekend.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
And it's not the first time you two are going there.
No.
Between us, we've done every single Haldern since 2004.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I missed 1 year, and you missed the first year I went.
Yeah.
So we're even in terms of numbers of Halderns now.
And we even went during COVID. We actually went to a festival in COVID.
A secret Haldern.
Which is impossible to believe, but like we did. We actually broke the law. Just want to put it out there. We broke the law.
Bandits.
Yeah, we bandits.
Well,
that's great that weekend.
I'm not sure how much I should tell.
No, don't. Yeah,
but the secret thing was a live link up with a festival in Dingle called Other Voices.
Okay.
So there was the church in Dingle and the church in Haldern.
Yeah.
And there was some TV presenter type person presenting stuff in Ireland and introducing the bands. And Haldern had Richard. And Richard drank 2 bottles of red wine during the show.
Okay.
I was overcome by emotion. You know, it was a difficult time.
You can find it on YouTube, the whole thing. It was a brilliant show, a really good link up. It was excellently done, really interesting, but it was so funny sitting watching him. Like, I'm in the back of the church just giggling. Like, that's it. And I was getting messages throughout from like Gary and other people, and only going, Damien, he's really drunk, stop him. I was like, I can't do anything. Damien, he's cunted. What's going on?
I was slightly, I was very happy. I thought it was a very beautiful moment. I was in a church.
Yes.
I had red wine from one of the most beautiful wine growing regions in Europe. I was watching Black Country New Road play a gig.
Yeah.
The things I didn't like were in another country, so that was also great. And I was overcome by the setting and emotions and this kind of stuff, and it was very nice.
Of course.
But what I did was I reached an acceptable level of drunkenness that didn't digress too far away from where it should be.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just,
and that acceptable level was set by yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
It meant I could stand up and I could talk in sentences that weren't too long or irrelevant, I think.
Understandable for people from Germany.
Absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, they felt it. It was hands and feet talk at one point, but yeah, good day.
Okay.
But anyway, Haldern is this really, really special place.
Yeah.
It's really is kind of a mystical. I keep thinking about your Pride weekend. I think it's more like it's a mystical kind of village. I mean, you went yourself last year. You do feel this kind of special vibe about the place, and families come back every year. It is getting a bit older in terms of its demographic, but like at the same time, I think, and I was talking to Stefan about this, the Supremo at Haldern, that there's a sea change anyway, that things like Haldern will carry on long after all the other kinds of ways of festivals have exploded in this new world. Like they've sussed it. It's local. They do it for the village. They can get things in. They can work things at a local level, rather than it being this idea of it being this huge touring circuit. So it's kind of brilliant. And there are also people run it on goodwill, which is going to be very different in a couple of years' time when people can't go to festivals because it's too expensive. Like Haldern will still be there. I think that's really, really... These things are always like untrendy until they're really necessary, and Haldern's kind of necessary, I think.
Yeah, I was there for the first time last year for 1 day. And like I told you about it felt like a family gathering. Yeah. People coming together, talking about what happened in the last 12 months, excited about what's going to be on stage, and also excited about seeing each other again.
Yeah, that was totally it.
It's definitely, for me, it feels like going home.
Yeah.
So I almost like, I'm not even interested who's playing. I'm always delighted to see a few bands, and always excited to check out stuff out, but I don't go there I don't check what the lineup is like like I used to years gone back. I look more forward to just going back and seeing friends.
Yeah.
And we know so many people and have got to know so many people over the years from there, that it's just exciting to go back and just check in, see how everybody is, pop around to Barbara's house and see if they're all, how the kids are getting on. And
it's it's really weird that, because I've been last year I went through every season. I went back just to write a report for the Quieters about the place. Yeah, and it was like kind of weird because we went back in March and November, January, and people just going, "Hey, Richard!" like literally out of the cars and stuff. They weren't expecting to see me there, but it was like, then you see this village completely empty or quiet as a village. Yeah, but people were still like, you know, waving at you and everything. You realise like you're part of their story too, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, when you realise that people remember who you are, and you're only there like most people are only there 3-4 days a year. Yeah, brilliant feeling.
The village is so welcoming.
Yeah,
everybody. It really kind of embraces the festival for a few days. I'm sure they get their complaints of they have, whatever this, that, and but that village is so welcoming and so much fun. And the little changes that they've done over the years to make the village more part of it, like the beer garden area where they started selling tickets just to get into that part. Yeah. So people from the village can just go up and hang out. And you're like, that started to happen a lot more. And what we've seen as we go, like, we see like everyone from the village who maybe drinks in the pop bar during the while, they'll have the little cliques and stuff in the festival, and it really village fete is the right idea. It's like a village fete gone mad, but it's such a special place.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to it, and the lineup's pretty great this year. There's some really interesting pop bands on. That's also something that is kind of cool. That pop is really something at present. I mean, if you look at, we're probably living in a big golden age of pop music, but instead of
pop is everything in terms of what the business is. But I think it'll change.
What I mean is like you've got things, your Dua Lipa, etc., Charlie XCX, etc. Always really big stars, and it's all, I kind of like a lot of it actually at one level, but then you see it at very, very local level, and that's also like really cool. You see another side of that pop nexus that and that's why Haldern pop is such a clever thing to do, because a few years ago it's like pop music, what have you. I think it's actually good that you see people who wants to be at a very high level, at the level you see them at Haldern, and people are pretty, and no one gives anyone any hassle. You don't only have that pretentiousness that you get, say, at a Cabaret Voltaire gig or something like that. not to say the cabs are pretentious, but I mean the audience,
The Haldern crowd is one of the most respectful festival audiences that will give everybody a chance.
Yeah, that's really special.
Sometimes the main stage, it can feel like it's a bit flat, but it isn't. They're actually just intently listening. Like it can be quite strange, and but that Spiegel tent, as they call it, the mirror tent.
Oh yeah, that's right. One
is possibly the greatest little venue on the planet.
Oh, it's amazing. I think as Spiegel said, and also like I love the pop bar when it's not too full and you can enjoy it in there, but that's always rammed.
I like the fact that if anybody was to actually sit down and plan it in any other space, Haldern would not be what it is.
No,
they would never. The pop bar's too small. We can't have stuff in there. And we build a stage outside, but the fact that it is almost like deliberately obtuse in the way that it puts stuff together. Like we're going to put the people on in the studio and invite 100 people in, and there's no echo in, so everyone's just going to cook. And yet, those gigs are incredibly special when you manage to get in the room, but you can't breathe in there.
No. The Rats and Rats last year was brilliant, wasn't it? But it was like it really was a sauna, wasn't it?
But and like the youth club and like some other stuff, there's like anybody who was planning it going, let's try and get the biggest thing and make it's almost like, no, let's not worry about that. Let's put the band everybody wants to see on the smallest stage in the middle of the morning. So like everyone likes playing rock and roll at 10:30. Yeah, of course. Get in. But there's a lot of stuff that should not work.
Yeah, but
and yet some of those pop bar gigs are always always highlights of the day.
I also like the youth club as well when they have gigs. Like last year they had Joseph Bassar. They had that crazy guy who did all the eye movements. Remember that kind of prog band?
Yes, the French guy. They also had you.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they had me as well.
You with Rats and Rats, and you
Rats,
eating your own sweat, which was
it was so hot up there.
It's quite a sight.
It was I was absolutely roasting on stage, and then you forget. Actually, the two things you forget about being on stage every time is that damn light on you. It's really hot. It's really burning, and then of course the fact that you're on a stage and you're not trying to knock over things, which obviously makes me think, oh shit, if I touch those pedals, this could all go very wrong. This could all go very kind of like music of concrete very quickly. So you stood there under a light thinking, when are they going to turn this light down? I had to go away and hide behind a speaker and mop myself at some point. It was that damn dot in that room.
I just know that this year I have to make sure that wherever we go for whatever gig, we have to have an escape route. Just in case I get trapped by that video maker thing. Remember the live documentary stuff in the church, and where we were sat meant that we couldn't go anywhere and had to endure it for a full hour. I was like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Oh yeah, the video.
I don't want to be here.
Oh yeah, that really, the Catholic kind of moment for you.
Yakko's fallen.
Yes. Oh,
you're right, son.
So yeah, it was. It's you're going to see I mean, you saw the first day, you've got a feeling for it, but you're going to get the full experience this year. And we actually, what you should know is like us three are sharing a room for the first 3 days. Okay. I've been moved away from you for the final days, give you both some rest, some peace.
So are you gonna be put outside?
I don't know what you're worried about, because you never sleep anyway.
I know.
Even if we get back at like 4 a.m, he'll be up at 7.
Yeah, true.
So
kind of bored. Let me tell you
why are you moved?
Can you
explain us this?
Yeah. I just said, like, look, do you think it's possible to get 2 rooms at some point? And then he goes, okay, the last day you're going to be in a different room.
That sounds so dodgy.
Yeah, well, but I just don't know, because like what happens is you'll turn up, right?
Yeah,
and then something else will be arranged. It's just like
which establishment are we in?
I have no idea.
All right.
Of course, I mean, why would I know anything?
I know how to arrange this.
You know more than us.
You're in contact with everybody else.
Although we do know some things that you don't know.
Yes.
Oh?
We're going to look after you, don't worry.
Yes, don't worry. Good. Because we are going to do some recording.
You've done a good turn for us. So we're going to do a good turn for you.
Yes, but you don't have to worry about it.
No.
Okay, I won't worry.
All you need to do is turn up.
You're in the capable hands of Damien and myself. So you have nothing to worry about.
I'm just going to check the train times home.
Don't worry.
Have they fixed train
I'm going to have a look.
Do we have to go on a mystery tour?
We're going to do a live podcast moment to find out whether the trains are working from Leiden Central.
Maybe Damien and myself can tell you what we're going to do, because we are planning to do some recordings there.
Yes.
Oh.
So we will be recording a podcast at least one per day.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Our intention, hopefully, is to do it outside the pop bar and like before everything kicks off each morning.
Okay.
So we're like the morning show.
If we can make some kind of stage area or whatever for us to be able to do it, that would be good. Our close friend Simon is going to join us.
Oh, right.
And he's going to play some jingles for us.
Yes,
in
live
sections
and kind of be our little so we're going to go professional and upper level.
Fucking hell.
And
pardon me, everyone. Sorry.
If anybody is going to be at Haldern and do is come and join us each morning.
Yes.
And we will have a look forward to the day ahead and tales of the night before.
Yes. And what I talked to Damien before you came in, we should also do some small videos with people, tell us about your feelings about the festival.
Okay.
So to capture what we do in the podcast, capture those moments, tell us what you have been doing the last 44 years.
Oh God! You're asking me things like that.
No. We get to ask other people.
It's not about you, Richard.
I was panicking there.
Actually, for old times' sake, maybe you can interview a goose.
Oh yeah, I can interview a goose. Yeah.
Richard once got editors were headlining, And we'd seen editors far too many times for anybody's sense that
and we'd never really wanted to see editors.
No, we just couldn't get away from them.
We just couldn't get away from them.
So we decided to do a review, as we did for every band.
Of course.
But because we didn't want to talk about Richard interviewed a goose.
I did. I interviewed a goose.
What did you think about editors? And like a full 2-minute conversation. It was brilliant.
Lobster meets goose. Hey, by the way, the trains are 11.
Lobster
right, we're going to get the
goose.
8 minutes past 11 at Haldern Central. Okay. Track 5B. I'm just telling anyone who wants to join us. We change at Arnhem. We have a 7-minute transfer from track 9. We switch over from track 6A. And then we arrive at 20 past 1 in Haldern. Good timing, eh?
Nice.
Is there a train? Like, because you also were planning this last year and there was no train.
I know, but it's saying it's going.
And then we tricked the taxi service.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah. That was like kind of...
We asked the taxi driver to take us there. He said no. And then he gave Mariska a price.
Yes. We said no, went round the corner, called an Uber, and the same taxi driver turned up.
Yes.
It's, amazingly, the trains are supposed to be running.
All right, exciting.
And is the route to Arnhem open, or do we have to get some bus through the forest again?
No, it's going. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on.
Are you checking for Wednesday?
Oh no, I'm checking on the Sunday back. And then for
Sunday back's going to be a nightmare. Whatever we do, doesn't matter what the plan is, as long as we get through Emmerich, things will be okay.
Apparently,
but it will be a colossal.
You also made
trek.
This horror story last year, and I just got on a bus to Nijmegen, and it went perfectly fine.
Yeah, but that's because you weren't with us. we have issues when we leave Haldern.
My favourite story of this is definitely when you... You should have seen him. Right, okay. What happened was, it was the last year we ever camped.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And this is after this, we decided we were never ever going to camp again. Well, it was just everything went wrong. Tent fell down. We got flooded out, and it was just hell. And we were going off to. No. That was a year after. What you had a suitcase that had no wheels, and you just
it had wheels.
It had wheels, but they fell off.
And I had the tent and the few clothes that I needed, but instead of carrying this like heavy tent bag, I put them in a suitcase, and we were taking a train so we could just drag it.
Yeah.
And we got outside Arnhem Station, and the wheel fell off.
Of course.
So I then literally had to drag the suitcase around the place, like literally like through everything. By the time we got to Haldern, it was in pieces. It
wasn't even a suit. It was just like this kind of, I don't know what it was. It was just this thing, and he had all this stuff in. And then we were next to the tent where they were having sex.
Yes.
And they just wouldn't stop. And it was just one of those things where I'm thinking, please,
it's like, just stop for air.
Just you're suffocating there. That tent must have.
But also, their tent was rocking so much that somehow their guy ropes were messed with ours, which meant our tent was rocking. And
also, if our tent, our tents fell down, and then it rained, and then it got really hot. And then I don't remember why it was that we just thought we've got to get on this train, right? So we got all out, and we were going to come back to some point, because then we were going to go off to I think actually we were going back and then picking up our stuff and then going straight out to Poland again.
Yes, we were going on holiday.
That's right. Anyways, but we had to we dragged this suitcase through field after field with stuff just about all staying in it. You should have seen him. He was sweating like an ox, right? None of us had any sleep at all. They were probably still having sex in the tent next to us, and the vacated area. And then I think every train, we got on, everything goes cancelled. I mean, everything.
Yes.
Okay, we're not going anywhere. And then I think we got to, what do you call it, Clever. And when we got a bus, and you got on that bus, and then there's this woman with a bike on the bus,
Yes.
who wouldn't get out of the way for you, and you,
Yes.
you just basically were sat next to this old dame with a knackered suitcase, like cheek to cheek,
Yes.
all the way through from Claver to Nijmegen on this bus. And
Nice.
And she parked the bike in the middle of the bus. The bike fell over twice.
It's
Then
just-
the bus had to stop, and a guy got on in a wheelchair. and they just strapped the poor fella in and just put the bike next to him as if it was like, you hold this.
it was you hold the bike.
Just stuck. And then they couldn't get him off because the bike had to. So it was just chaos.
It was
And then
lots
we
of
got
chaos.
so that took us back into Nijmegen.
Yeah.
Then
And
we
then-
got a train to Arnhem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it went the wrong way.
Yeah. We just
And
got.
then we had to get another train.
We had to get
and we
another
got
train.
to Utrecht, and the train to Leiden was cancelled.
The
So
train to
then we
Leiden
had
was
to get a
cancelled.
train to Amsterdam.
Yeah. We had to go
And
right the
these
way
two
around.
went all the way home.
Oh.
And he got in and he was like,
I've got to go out
so I
again.
got off at Schiphol to get the bus home. He got back to Leiden and then he's like, the Thai was closed. The Thai
Because-
restaurant he'd been dying for all the way. And I was like, I'm still at Schiphol. All the buses have stopped. It took me fucking hours to get home.
Took him like normally it takes about 2 and a bit hours. It took him about 9 hours to get home with no suitcase left at the end of it. It was kind of. I think he threw it away. I think he didn't even take it home. Did he just throw it in a skip?
It's gone.
Yeah. It was so there are the ways home of are multiplicitous and duplicitous.
Yeah.
We
So
ended
it's
up in fucking Eindhoven last year, didn't we?
Oh.
We ended. There's been where did we end up last year? I remember also last year being kind of not fun.
No, everything was with the direction we wanted to go. Like north and west was not allowed, so we had to go had to go south.
But the year before that, we had to get a taxi because everything was closed, so we couldn't be able to wait for that bus. And it was so hot. We got a taxi, and that was also kind of scary because we got the fastest taxi driver in Germany who didn't use his hands either, just did it with his knees. And I'm thinking, please, for the love of God, could you please use your hands while you're driving a car? And it was just kind of like doing this with it, like having a sandwich or a cigarette, like turning at a junction using his legs. And I was like, and we just sat at the back thinking, we've had it. You know what I mean? When we got to Arnhem, we got out of the back of the taxi. I was like, I think did we go for a pint or something just to sort of like go, he was terrified.
Aww.
So there's always, this is like one of many times coming back from Haldern. There's also been times where our old compadre Mac would drive, which would mean like Mac, desirous of sleep at all times, would have to have a break, and then we'd stop off at different places, which is also kind of great, but it also meant that the way home was like hours long, wasn't it?
Yes,
it was like,
because Mark had to have a sleep somewhere.
and it was like you've just had a sleep, you've just been asleep for fucking hours in a tent. You know, anyway, so
Yeah, but I also heard rumors that you are not the most. You were a bit of a naughty passenger.
Yes, yeah, I think Matt. Yeah,
I think he stopped going. I think he stopped going because he was just terrified of the drive home.
I think
Probably.
we maybe gave Max some mental damage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Aw.
There was the one time when it wasn't Haldern, but we went to see Breaks play in Eindhoven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he fell out with us
He
badly.
fell out, and because we'd eaten a lot of Haribo,
Of course.
and I mean, and we'd had a lot,
We were stuck in a traffic
and we were
jam,
stuck in a traffic. We were
and
wide.
us two in Haribo mode, like we are bouncing. Right, at one point, he's got his head out of the window, making siren noises, and we were playing games with these kids in the car opposite us, going dog noises, just all kinds of weird stuff, and you can just see Mark is like he's got hands like gripping the.
Yeah.
We got to Eindhoven and he just said, "You two, get the fuck away from me and don't talk to me for an hour."
Then just before that, he'd dropped us off at a service station. He goes, "Get your own way to Eindhoven." It was kind of weird.
We were bouncing.
We were flying. There's been quite a number of times in cars that cars ain't good, going back from Haldern. So we like trains, but like sometimes it's the bus can be okay. But yeah,
apart from Emmerich, where they don't turn
it
up.
says it's going right. It says it's going to go.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We once and Mac almost killed us.
Oh,
because we made him laugh so hard, he had to pull over from the fast lane of the motorway into the hard shoulder and tell us to shut up.
Of course,
because he couldn't see for laughing.
Yeah.
But we had Aretha Franklin's greatest hits on, but we were singing every song in Geordie accents.
So it had him. He really wasn't happy.
Oh.
And then there was a time. I think that wasn't the same one when we found the lesbian water.
Yes, but Mac, do you want a bum bum? There was bum bum ice cream. He didn't find that amusing. And then Richard found some beer that was called Lesbiavasser. So we asked Mac to buy 4 pints of lesbian water.
He didn't find that funny at all.
We crawled out of that.
We actually literally crawled out of that
petrol station.
Out of a petrol station. I remember Mariska, my wife, saying, "Why were you on your hands and knees when you were leaving the petrol station?" We just couldn't get it together at all. There are. I think this is Haldern. There's a kind of magic about the place. It means you just go into. I mean, people are going about Glastonbury and everything. I don't think Glastonbury's got the same effect as Haldern for just madness, really. So we're really looking forward to a bit of fun this year. Apparently, Stefan kept sending me photographs of the church tower, so I don't know what they're planning in there. It must be the only person I know who's actually put a painting up in a Roman Catholic church of a boy on a swing.
Let's hide Jesus.
Let's hide Jesus. And that's kind of impressive. But
it will not. Your lovely wife will not be joining us.
No. She's looking after the cat.
The cat.
Yeah, like Dinky, our lodger. He just turns up every time at Haldern. It's like we're going to have words about this. Like week after. Week before, but like during, I mean, it's depriving Mariska of her time away because she likes to go. What she likes to do, and the other thing about Haldern is the undeniable attraction of the 2 supermarkets.
Yes.
We're supposed to be talking about Pop Festival, hey?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
We'll discuss more about those supermarkets in our Haldern.
I've found
podcasts.
Found in there hippopotamus garden ornaments that light up when you approach them.
Yes,
you bought me for one of my, because Haldern's always close to my birthday, if not on my birthday. And one year, you and Mariska brought me possibly the most delightful birthday present I've ever received.
Which one was that?
Which was a broken, and I stress broken.
Oh yeah.
A broken Labrador. So his tail was missing, and his arse. There was a big hole where his arse was meant to be, and it was, let's say, a 6 to 8 inch tall golden retriever that had a sensor on it, and basically it was something that you put in the garden. When someone walks past, this thing makes a noise.
Of course,
but it made cat noises.
I mean, I forgot about the Labrador.
A broken Labrador with no arse. But when you walk past, it went meow, 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 and I thought, this is quite something.
It was quite amazing. David Lynch, wasn't it?
Last year we bought that was our friends Simon and Liz and
they came
down. So we bought them a goodie bag from Norma, and within that I can remember the wooden hedgehog I bought. That is now, I'm delighted to say, sits proudly in their toilet.
I also remember that there was a very disappointed Mariska.
Of the pans?
Because the pants were sold out.
Yeah, oh God. You know what she's done with those pans? She doesn't use them now.
Oh.
Was it last year or the year before?
No, it was last year, the pans.
No, but
because Liz went to buy the pans.
We bought every bit of tinned fish we could find.
Oh, we're doing it again. What people don't understand is tinned fish. It gets you through a weekend. You get some.
It's a tin with fish inside.
Yeah,
a fish made of tin.
We bought every sardine in the Niederrhein. I think.
But just to make sure that it's not a fish made of tin.
No. We buy tin mackerel, tin sardines in various flavours. The best ones is chili sardines, and they're
delicious.
If you've got a problem, in a corporal sense, or you got a hangover, that sorts it out. Like you got
all you need is
chili tin sardines,
chili sardines, and a bread bun.
You're done.
So you eat the sardines, and then you dip the bread in the oil. After, that's what your dad would say. It's all there for a man.
All there for a man. So that is, and I will be coming back with a lot of Saudi, and also I have to go to find stuff. So
stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
is there any more traditions that you have?
Norman, well, there's the super. I go back for the supermarket traditions, but the supermarkets. I wander in the fields.
Yes.
At some point, just wandering around the village, but like trying to find parts of the village I don't really know. So there's actually it's quite a big village. So and also in the fields, I like to wander around. I like to wander around the campsites. I find that really important to do.
Yeah.
I like first beer has got to be alt.
Yes.
And just hammer the alt.
At least one meal at the Doppeladler.
The trout
has to be done.
The trout meal.
Trout.
I have to have my trout.
It's one of my favourite memories of you turning around mid-concert at the back of the church and just looking at me in a stern face and shouting at the top of your lungs whilst the gig's going on, "I need trout now."
Yeah, I was a bit lightheaded, and it was a case of I need my trout. And then I'm there with my trout, a bit of spinach, my big potato. They also have one massive potato on the plate.
Yeah. You get a bowl of potatoes.
Yeah.
You get a bowl of salad.
Yeah.
A bowl of sauerkraut. And then you get your plate of food.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember having dinner with you at that place when you and your lovely wife had
a platter.
A platter of animals.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll have a farmyard, please.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, that. By the way, a big change this year. I've been chewing my food.
Like, you've been telling me this. I'm a bit worried about you.
I've like lost a couple of kilos. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I realised that you can chew food.
But you
have realised that you can chew food.
Yeah, but Richard eats like a wolf, right? He sees food, then it's gone. It's like, Jesus, where the hell has that gone? I mean, I get told I eat quick. No one eats as fast as Richard. He is like a wolf. It's like, I'm eating that before anyone gets to it.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm trying to control this urge.
How did you come to this realisation?
Well, Mariska said, it's like, I come to the table and you've already finished.
Yes.
And I thought, actually, no, I need to sit with my wife and eat, and enjoy. And actually, we're enjoying this. Yeah, it's niet gezellig, eh? And he's like, right. And I'm like going, God. And I'm thinking, have you not finished yours yet? And I'm kind of trying to...
Yes.
I'm trying to grab hers. And I'm thinking, no, Richard, you need to learn how to be well behaved in public. And... Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it, but it still means I'm going to eat it all.
Yeah.
And that trout's had it, It's not going to get away, but it just takes me a little bit longer,
Okay.
I chew. I use my teeth. What's after them, and I kind of enjoy that feeling of, wow, food,
Texture.
Texture, yeah, taste,
flavor,
flavor. Yeah. It's a difficult one. So, but like,
You're a new man, aren't you?
If you want, yeah.
All new man.
I know. If you want me to sit alone, I will.
Anything particular that you like to chew on now?
Oh, do you know what I
Do you prefer like meat above potatoes?
You know what I really don't like to chew on now?
Oh.
Is crisps. I can't eat crisps because when you chew them, it becomes this gungy mass.
What?
In your mouth. You go, no.
Every time we go to the office, which is the pub, we go usually after we record this. Like, you cannot order a drink without having 2 packets of crisps in front of you.
I know. But like now, like I don't mind the odd crisp.
Maybe you just don't chew crisps so much then.
Yeah.
Like use it as like a little reminder of your
wild previous stuff. Yeah. But it just gets all gooey in your gob.
Have you tried nibbling on stuff?
No, but you are allowed to swallow it as well,
No, you have. No,
you don't have to keep it like a hamster until you've done the whole packet.
No. Yeah, what you have to do. No. You. But I take smaller mouthfuls now because I want to chew it all up.
Yeah, okay. You chew it and then you swallow it.
Yeah.
And I know I'm getting there. It just takes time with these things. But what I do like to eat, I should talk about because crisps, it's difficult to explain why I cannot eat that many crisps. I used to like just shoving them all in my mouth and then swallowing it. Yeah. Whereas now if I have a couple and I chew them, I'm thinking, bloody hell, it just takes
a while.
Yeah, it's not too good. But I do like eating bread now slowly because in the past I used to wolf bread, and now it's like, and now I'm sort of I'm understanding different kinds of bread.
Okay,
it's amazing.
Have you made your own bread?
No, yes. I'm not going there yet.
I know you have an extensive collection of olive oils.
Yes.
So are you enjoying the bread and olive oil?
Yeah. The difference in olive oil is much more apparent.
Good.
And I have I'm really the one that's actually, I was listening to this podcast about chewing, right? And you know what is the hardest thing to break down in terms of chewing? Have a guess. It's wild. It's not all there for a man, as my dad would have said. It's lettuce. Lettuce, apparently you've got to chew loads because of the fact that its structure hasn't been processed. It's not been cooked.
Okay.
So you have to really give it some fucking welly.
I have a very important question. Do you chew with your mouth open?
Never.
Never.
No, I'm not. That is one of the things where when you see someone eating and talking,
there are some people I cannot be around when they eat.
I cannot stand.
I have friends, I will not say who they are just to shame them, but I have friends that I refuse to eat like in the vicinity of. And like, it's horrendous.
A good friend of ours, like Mariska, just can't watch him eat because like he said, and he was eating a salad and it was all dribbling down his face. Yeah, and it's like, just keep it in your mouth. I don't want to see your mastication.
It's not worth it.
And then goes,
God.
It's horrendous. It's like, no, I refuse. I chew and sometimes I'll talk with my mouthful, but I make sure that it's like, I'm sorry about this, but I don't like talking with my mouthful either. Mm-hmm. So it's much more of a reflective process for me now. And what I do find is, this has gone down, which means more ale.
I don't think there's ever been a problem where there wasn't room for more ale, Richard.
Yeah, but because I was practicing my long chewing thing at a barbecue in Germany.
Yes,
right? and I had Bratwurst. I was taking my time on the Bratwurst and everything, but I actually finished a crate of alt.
Yes, you sent me a message a couple of weeks ago. It was
so
like
great.
He was in Germany. He kept sending me pictures.
Drinking, by the way.
Not of anything else. He just kept sending me pictures of alt. Just alt beer.
And this is the best alt beer.
And then the next morning I got a message. It was like, I drank a crate of alt. I'm quite combustible. There's so much to look forward to.
Yeah, so much to look forward to.
Well, we do, but Marcel apparently has got something that's... He's seen the future, he told me.
Yes.
Go on then, what's the future?
I saw the future. Yesterday, my mother turned 78.
Oh, all right. Congratulations to your ma.
Thank you. But it was quite scary.
Why?
Because I was surrounded by family. My family were all around 80. And then you notice that people get really old.
Oh, yeah.
And people are, things started to malfunction a bit.
Oh, yeah.
So it was quite scary to look around like, okay, this is
you.
This is our future.
This is our future. And this is the thing we've been saying, I think probably since the beginning, like when you look at your folks and you're thinking, right, okay. And this is also something, my dad used to wolf food, right? And I'm thinking, I need to, my dad was a very restless guy, a great guy, but like, had his restless side. And I'm thinking, I don't really want to be like that. I want to, have my calmer side come out. So that's actually kind of also a reason why.
Yeah, but it was very weird because my aunt is now having a what's called a rollator.
Yeah.
Like a
walking frame.
Yeah, like walker frame. And the other one has the electric version of it, where you sit around and you're like,
wow.
There was before when I was in San Diego with work a few weeks ago, and we ended up in this bar called the Tivoli Bar. If anyone goes to San Diego, please go out of your way and find the Tivoli Bar. It is one of the most spectacular places, full of nutcases. I adored it. But there was a guy, there's like a kind of porch out the side of the building, and of course it's like 30 degrees. It's lovely. So get your beer inside, go and sit outside, and that's where people go out to have a cigarette. So we're sitting, and there was a guy on a mobility scooter. Yeah. And he had a bottle of beer on him, and there's a bunch of us sitting talking, and he fell asleep, right? But his hand went onto the control, so he was just spinning around in circles. Just going around in circles like he was on some fairground ride, and not one of us woke him up. He's fine. That's all right. And he was there for a good 5 minutes, and when he woke up, of course, he was like, whoa, what's going on here? He was like dizzy as hell, because he'd been asleep, just going round in circles for like 5 minutes. Sorry, had to interject.
No, but and it's also very interesting that one of the reasons we started this whole podcast is to talk about
aging.
Aging, but also stories.
Yeah.
And during the whole day, the only story I heard was complaints about the health of themselves or a spouse or somebody else in the family.
Oh yeah,
and it was just scary to see.
Note to self, It's I remember when Tim Shaw did his walk in Leiden, and you could tune into it. That was amazing, by the way. I really heartily recommend anyone do that. We're walking around Leiden, and you were just dropping into older folks' conversations, and it was all about going to the hospital.
Yeah.
It was like all about like getting like some tests done or whatever. I'm thinking, right, okay, I'm going to do those extra squats every morning. I'm going to keep myself fit. I'm going to keep myself in the sun. I'm going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to do all the things I'm going to do. I'm going to chew my food because I am not going to have that extra cricket. You know what I mean? Just thinking like, I don't want to be like, I want to go out with a bang, like in full flow kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's
one
what
of my uncles did that because he was doing work on a house on a Saturday, helping out a friend.
Oh,
my uncle is 80.
Ah, right, yeah.
He got on top of the scaffolding and fall down 2 meters.
Oh, yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He is a bit bruised up.
Yeah.
But still, it's like, is that a smart thing to do when you're 80?
It's not the smartest, but it shows great spirit. You know? You know what I mean? I'll be kind of proud of someone doing that in their 80s. I remember seeing this guy in Leiden once. We were walking back. I can't remember from the Resistor, me and Mariska, and this guy joined in, and he looked like me, but maybe a little less hair, whiter, but kind of. And he goes, "Yeah, I'll come see my son. It's his wedding." And it's his third wedding. I'm going, God Almighty! I'm thinking like he must have rattled. He goes, "No, I'm 82," and I'm going, wow. And I'm thinking, I want to be like that. I want to be, and he said, I ride a motorbike. But he's Swiss. So, yeah, that says a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Lots of nonsense.
Well, anyway, so we're sharing a room.
Yeah. We're doing a podcast.
We're getting older.
We've got some fish. We've got to go to the supermarket.
Drink alt beer.
We're drinking alt beer. We're going to hope that there's a way to get home on Sunday. That'd be great. Yeah, sounds pretty great to me. I can't wait.
Yeah, you're looking forward to it?
Really excited.
I'm always excited by Haldern, Bob. It doesn't matter. I don't care who's. I'm to the point where it got ridiculously excited at times.
Yeah.
So Wednesday is kind of like, you know, this year, even last year, we got blasted, didn't we?
Yes.
And when we said we wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know,
there's only one time that I've been really... Well, actually, Haldern is the only place... It is the only argument we have ever had.
Yeah, we were so excited.
was at Haldern.
Yeah.
In the back of a container.
Yeah, of course.
Dressed as Teletubbies. Yes. And we had a full-scale row.
Yeah, we did.
Like, it almost came to blows.
Almost came to blows,
and I'm not sure whether it was... I think it was because Richard's Teletubby head didn't match his body.
It was. I know why it was, because we switched from Dutch beer to German.
Yes.
We should never have gone on the Dutch beer. We were starting drinking at 11 in the morning, and I had like 12 cans of Hertog before we got into Germany.
We were
blasted.
We were very badly behaved.
But we did buy back a huge pair of cow shoes on the way back. But it was like a moment where we'd overstepped it.
You completely skipped the Teletubby part, but that's okay.
The Teletubby part is a long story.
We'll save it for another.
Yes, we'll save it for.
This could be.
And it was official.
Save it for Saturday morning.
Right. It was official Teletubbies. It was official.
No, don't tell about it.
There's also a place that keeps moving, but there used to be a tent in the backstage area, which at one point was nicknamed the Danger Teepee.
Yeah.
Right, and that was a place where basically lots of shots happened. Yeah. Lots of craziness.
Vodka shots.
And there was one night on this particular weekend. So we're there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, we all have a few. Nothing great. The Friday night, Mark and Richard and Mariska decide to go crazy in the vodka tent. Right?
Of course.
Like all-nighter. I left them at about 2 or 3 o'clock. I went to bed. That was it. But the last night, I decided to have some fun in the vodka tent.
Yeah.
Because all was good. And there was much frivolity. You did. But then when it comes time to wake up in the morning. Richard and Mark decide they want to leave at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Of course.
So they basically took the tent down around me and then barked orders at me for a bit and like told me to get up. But I was like, hang on, I didn't bother any of you lot when you decided to get drunk. But no, they treated me horrendously that day.
What he mentioned is you look like a corpse.
I was not well. But I was not allowed to be not well because they wanted to move.
And we just so we pulled the tent down around him, and then we sent him.
He treated me horrendously.
And then we sent you to go and get some food.
Yeah. And I sat with Lina, right, our friend Lina, and Lina was as hungover as I was, and the two of us sat there with our plate of raw meat and whatever, just trying to make a sandwich and like not talking, not doing anything, and you barged in, went, you, get this now, we're leaving, and started shouting and walked out, and Lina just looked at me and goes, he's like a Looney Tune. I think when he walks in the house, he leaves the shape of him behind.
So yeah, the vodka tent, I don't think I've seen the vodka tent last year. But I do think last year was the vodka tent disco.
It's now in the Niederrhein tent. It becomes a kind of, there's a bit of a disco thing going on.
That's even more dangerous. So we've got to be careful.
Okay,
but we will have fun.
Let's close off.
We're looking forward to Haldern.
But I have one more question.
Yeah.
Name one person that you're hoping to see.
What, music or person?
During the festival. Could be
Klaus Fier, who's a Radio 1 guy. I like Klaus, he's a good friend. Great guy.
That's horrible because I also want to meet Klaus.
Oh yeah, you have to, don't you? Yeah. Okay. All right then, you can meet Klaus. I'm going to meet Gerrit Stachowski. But I'm sure I will meet... I will meet Gerrit.
The easy answer would be Stefan. But
yeah, of course.
I will say Tom and Barbara.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
See?
Cool. Thank you.
Until then.
Yes. Until then.